usually do not condone vlogging while driving, but if I did not get any before footage, I would have been so upset. I'm about to go in for my first chemical peel in a very long time, and I'm super excited. I'm going to one of the best spas in Charlotte. I've been there once before they were in their new building, and got like a very simple basic facial. Chemical peels are great because they help kind of with the skin's natural like skin cell turnover process. Kind of speeds it up a little bit, helps get rid of fine lines, wrinkles, you know, dark marks, all stuff like that. And like I said, I haven't gotten one done in a very long time. I hope you can even see me right now. Probably not because it's super dark, but I haven't gotten one done in a very long time. I'm excited to kind of see the process. In terms of like skincare regimen, like doing pretty good things, and my main concerns right now are some dark marks, just because I do get acne scarring and hyperpigmentation, which is very common, especially for black people. And I was gonna say black women, but obviously it's just anyone with lots of melanin. And so obviously you can use retinols and you know, vitamin C serums to help clear those up. However, a chemical peel just really makes it go quicker, and I would love to get that started because I'm, you know, all about the efficiency in life. And so yeah, I think it's gonna be great, a great old time. And I'm not gonna lie, usually your chemical peels are gonna be a little bit more expensive just because of products and stuff that they have to use than your regular facial. However, because I am going to Toska's spa, which she is like a celebrity facialist, like she does like the Kardashians and like celebs for like Emmys and things like that. So she owns the spa, and I'm not even getting it done by her, but this is still, it's still a ka-ching. Okay, I'm not naked, you can see this. Here's my skin beforehand. As you can see, it's pretty clear, just a little textured and discoloration, which is really like the perfect thing for chemical peel to fix. This aesthetic, everything. And I'm like, if you're gonna make me spend this much money, it's definitely worth it because it's giving luxury. Okay, this is my first chemical peel in like years. I've done ones before that like do intense peels, and I think I was just like, this is not for me. But as they've like reformulated a lot of them, some of them you don't have to do those intense ones, and you still have all the same great effects. So we'll see if that's what I'll be able to do today. I'm really just kind of putting my skin in the esthetician's hands to see what works best for me and what would do well. I don't want to just book something and then it's not really what my skin needs. So I've looked like a basic kind of thing, and then she can like add things on top of it, and she thinks that's what will give me a glow and really just kind of help renew my skin for this fall season.
All right, this is gonna be a bit cold, okay?
Okay. Okay, and so what is this?
So these are cryo sticks.
Okay. And they just help with like inflammation?
Yep, they help, yep. Give a nice lift, help with inflammation, really can contour the skin.
They feel good.
Yeah, they do. I love doing them during a mask.
Can you also explain like why it's called a peel if there's no, like, I guess visible peeling?
So it's still gonna peel. There's it's gonna stay on the epidermis. So so a lot of the ones that you see that really cause the peeling for about a week with a lot of downtime, those are more dermal peels. They're gonna be more invasive, obviously.
Okay.
So we're just doing a gentle exfoliation with our peel, just to really get rid of those dead skin cells, really brighten up the skin, break up any congestion, help with fine lines as well.
Yay. I know I always get so much congestion around my nose and my chin that I feel like...
Yep, those are some very common places. Helps with texture too.
Is that just like a hereditary thing? Because I feel like I like exfoliate with like a BHA like a couple times a week, and stuff like that?
Yes, it can be hereditary. It's very common though. That's where your pores tend to be a bit more so. It's where that larger oil tends to produce a little bit more so through there. Also with wearing these masks, that's where a lot of the congestion is being trapped and sitting.
Very true.
Yeah.
Okay. And how often do you like suggest people come in for chemical peels?
It just depends on your skin. We
Okay.
do everything very customized here. So some people can get them once a month and it's wonderful for them. Others maybe once or twice a year. It just depends on what the main concern is and what we're working on.
Okay.
Also how sensitive your skin is. People have all different types of concerns, so we really like to make sure everything from service down to what your regimen is at home is catered to what your skin needs. You might feel the strength a little bit more as I move up the face.
Okay.
And just a reminder, you're gonna get that metal taste in your mouth.
This is fascinating. So, what you said started with a G, I don't remember the word.
Yep, so this has high frequency, medium frequency, and galvanic currents.
Okay.
And that galvanic current is what is going to give you that metal taste in the mouth.
Okay.
And this is basically like a workout for your face muscles.
Oh. There was a machine that I had done in the past that was like lipolysis that I feel like it might have been similar.
Okay.
Where it was like a non-invasive,
Oh, we have that metal taste.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Where they like put basically like the same kind of gel on you that they would do for like an ultrasound, and then like rub something on you that kind of help contour in the same way.
Yep, we have some things like that as well.
Okay. But it's like a different type of science, I guess.
Yep, it's just the way, however, there's so many machines out there and the way that they're
You're right,
designed
yeah.
and made to be used and for what, so there's so many forms of microcurrent out there. We even have multiple here in the building, so.
So funny. Just my face being squished. Surely you can see the difference. Already, I'm like, it's a real glow. I cannot. I was really hoping this would go away, but maybe a couple more days, a couple more services. I'm sorry, I keep looking at this forehead. It looks like I got Botox. Is that not incredible? Hello everyone, welcome to a full 24 hours after this chemical peel and facial. Just gonna bring it in real close here. The real difference that I'm seeing within my skin right now is definitely the texture and the feel. Obviously there's still like a little bit of a glow. It's not as much as I was hoping to see. I haven't really had one of those facial experiences in a while, since like a hydrotherapy facial from like 3 or 4 years ago, where I felt like, wow, this glow is really lasting like more than a day. And I will say too, like I had my mask on as I was leaving and like checking out and doing all this stuff, and I wore it for like, you know, a couple hours afterwards as I was doing some errands and all this stuff, and I'm like, I wonder if this is going to affect the post-facial glow. Obviously I know like dermis wise, like you know, maybe not, but perhaps just appearance wise of kind of what everyone else sees, what I see. But just bringing it in, you can see some of the miscoloration definitely lightening up a little bit. Here I actually did notice on my forehead, if you can see, it looks like a little scaly-ish, drier than I thought it would, and I feel like that's gonna definitely be something that might actually even really peel. She said that even though this peel is a lot less intensive, that I shouldn't see some skin, like it's not, you know, too uncommon for that to happen. So perhaps it'll happen in this forehead area, or maybe that's just where I'll see the largest change, because from like right here in like my T-zone, it's kind of lighter and then darker like kind of in the forehead. So maybe it's just gonna kind of all start matching and getting together on the discoloration front, which is what we wanted. That's why we even got this service in the first place. Okay friends, it has now been officially a little under a week. So I got it done last Wednesday, today is Tuesday. So full 6-7 days process of what my skin now looks like. I will definitely be putting up some side-by-sides to compare. The annoying thing with chemical peels is, and a lot of spa services, is that you're not going to see results automatically. It's going to be something that's part of this like treatment system with your esthetician, with your dermatologist, to really kind of get those desired skincare results. However, I will say a lot of times, and with chemical peels like especially, excuse me, you do see stuff, you know, within that first session. And the unfortunate thing is that with this, it's a lot more of the feel of my skin. Like, I cannot tell you how soft it feels. Like, and not even just soft, but like a texture perspective. Like, my skin was typically soft, however, like I could feel kind of just like the acne scars, or just like, I don't know, it just was more congested on my nose or chin area. But really, I'll just kind of come in a little bit closer here. You can see I feel like I have like a blurred effect going on with my skin. This is no filter, this is just like extra light from window and ring light that I have on right now. But I'm super happy with these results. Now for the price point, would I continue kind of going on with this treatment plan? Not exactly. And I will show a couple of other, again, before and after photos from my skin changing from 2020 to now. And a lot of that I can kind of chalk it up to a great skincare routine where I kind of learned what works best for me in terms of having dry skin, and I thought I had oily skin, really making sure I'm cleansing my skin really well when I have makeup on, and then also just doing at-home exfoliants that are very safe to use. Not doing anything that's like, you know, a home chemical peel or something like that, because I would definitely not recommend that, because you can burn your skin, damage your skin, hurt your, or damage your skin barrier, which is basically like if you use products that are a little too intense for what your skin is used to, and then you kind of notice it's kind of starting to tingle when you put on stuff the next day that you usually put on, and it doesn't usually do that, or like going out in the sun you get burned easier. That's what you don't want to happen to the skin, and that has definitely happened to me before. On my neck in particular, like this is a remnant of an old exfoliant that I tried that did not go so well, and the rest of my neck has kind of cleared up, thank goodness. But I was hoping the chemical peel would lighten it, and it did, just not as much as I was hoping for. But I am happy with the results in terms of the feel of my skin. The texture is so much better, and I do feel like there is like lightening and of the discoloration. Not necessarily like I wanted my skin to be lighter, but I wanted it all to match, you know? Like, I didn't want that hyperpigmentation to be happening, and I really think I'm getting kind of closer to what I'm looking for. So it's just a process, it's a journey, as everything is with skincare. It's learning what works best for you. However, the spa experience was very much a 10 out of 10. It was wonderful service. Bree is a great esthetician, really knowledgeable, and really, as you could see through the video, like walked me through what was happening. I loved the like aesthetic of the place as well. Like, it was just gorgeous and really kind of gives great spa feels, and that's not necessarily something that I've seen in a lot of other places here in the Charlotte area. So if you're looking for that, I would highly recommend it. The Toska European Facial Spa, I hope I'm not saying that incorrectly. And of course, she is like a celebrity facialist too. Like, she knows what she's doing. So if you want to go somewhere where you know like exactly like they have their ish together, you want that true spa experience, definitely go there. However, price point wise, I can understand if that's not something that's necessarily for you, and I would suggest, you know, considering the search and continuing to follow along here as I look and do some more research on some other spas here in the Charlotte area to kind of see something that might be in a lower price point for you. But yeah, if you are someone who is like myself in terms of skincare and you don't think you can afford a chemical peel right now, that's completely fine. You can use exfoliants and other things in terms of your skincare regimen, whether that's like a retinol or vitamin C, and highly again suggest talking to your dermatologist or esthetician about working them into your routine or doing some more research on it besides just this video, because that's not what this video is about. But you do have those options available for you, so I just want you guys to know that that's definitely not what I'm saying of you can only do this if you want your skin to kind of have that improvement of, you know, the texture, the discoloration, the acne scars, whatever that may be. There are a lot of opportunities and things out there that can help you with that. But all in all, that's pretty much it. I am loving these skincare videos because it's letting me try some new things and just kind of sharing feedback, and also like just a reminder for me to continuously take photos of my skin, because when I looked back at this 2020 photos, I did not realize it was that bad. I honestly was so happy my skin was like clear, even if it did have all those spots on it, and I'm in shock. So just to see the kind of journey that I've had in that short period of time has been amazing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot from this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and feel free to leave any questions in the comments below, or what you want to see in my next video. Thanks guys, bye!